Hello everyone and welcome to D&D night. Oh my gosh, thank you for those subscriptions. What? What? How are all of you doing? Oh my Lanta, thank you so much, Saria, for 11 months. Saria, that's almost a year. What? Dingo! Oh my god, yes, Dingo. We're doing a D and maybe another D as well. Hopefully, we're getting at least 2 Ds today. Thank you for subscribing for 21 months. Oh my gosh. Y'all, this is, for real, one of my favorite streams that we do. Usually it's a lot of variety, it's a lot of chaos, you know, it's just a lot of eclectic things. But Thursday is when me and my friends play frickin' D&D. And I love that we get to share it with all of you. Hello to Saber. No, the episode is not called Bertarken. No. Try again. Hello, Autumn. Hello, Saria. Hello, Dark. Rising Light, it is so good to see you. Hello, Diz. Hello, Dingo. Y'all, I am so pumped because last episode, Gray will go ahead and give us a recap as he is our historian for the campaign. But Colette, the character I play, the little disturbed, easily embarrassed tiefling, has a crush. You heard me. Last session, this lady with an eye patch, I kid you not, who doesn't believe in the gods she worships, met Colette, and Colette was like, oh no, something has awoken in me. So this is gonna be fun. This is gonna be a good time. Yeah, we're about to meet a duke and some story progression's gonna happen. But my character may get a girlfriend. No, I'll never be rude, no. But yes, folks, as these usually go, I will be typing away to you in chat. But audio and voice belongs to the party. So when we join them, if we don't acknowledge you, it's not because we're not happy to see you. We're just giving them space to act like the little degenerates they are. And if you do !party, you'll learn all about them. All right, let's go ahead and join them. Oh, please don't be saying weird stuff. Please don't be saying weird stuff. Please don't be saying weird stuff.
He's just the worst.
Am I the worst?
No.
You're not the worst.
What's the worst?
My sister, don't worry about it.
Oh, siblings.
She's coming.
Yeah.
Everybody look busy. Oh, sorry.
Hey,
Hi.
hey, Diz.
Put your phones away. Be productive.
Hi. Hi. Hey there, Tamper Damper. You doing good? You behaving?
Yeah, I'm good. Everybody's fine. Nothing's wrong here. Nothing happened. Nobody spilled anything.
No.
Yeah, no.
Is this why the Discord is so sticky? What did you spill? What did you?
Do you want to know what I spilled?
Autumn.
Just a big old chalice of cum.
Shut
Just
up!
a big old cup of Diz juice.
Autumn,
Yeah, that's right.
You gotta.
Okay, I'm on board till you call it Diz juice.
Autumn, can you clean up aisle 5 of the Discord? I'm sorry. Scrub knows where the mops are.
Clean up on aisle dive.
Ooh.
Autumn says I'll go get the cum. Jesus Christ.
Guys, that has a whole new definition for jism. For dism, sorry.
Hi.
Tism. I don't know.
I'm disappointed that it seems only Diz got the joke.
Speaking of Diz, please introduce your sticky self. God.
I'm sorry, I'm trying to wash my hands. You always need to wash your hands, everybody. Always wash your hands.
Especially after trying to get coin out of a porta potty.
No.
Exactly. Whew. You know what I'm saying? It gets a little funky down there. Okay, hey guys, hi, I'm Diz. You can find me over at twitch.tv/DizCam, where I run the dive, apparently, aisle dive. And, we play games and do stuff. I play a lot of Hunt lately. I think I might have become a Hunt streamer by accident. But either way, down there, that roguishly good-looking rogue. How about that? Named Luya, that's me down there. Thank you, Super Andiness, for his wonderful good looks. Yeah.
Made him too hot.
He's a good guy, and yeah, he's okay though. You know, we're all okay here. We're all fine here. I don't dig in the toilets. Do you dare call this?
Hi, hey, I'm Graynarl. I mostly stream space and ocean themed games. Surprisingly
Wow.
enough, it's weird.
Do you have a
But,
suffocation fetish or something?
Okay.
It is a weekday.
Let's
It
not.
is a weekday.
Diz, let's
Wondering,
not.
No.
That means yes. Anyway, continue.
You stop that. Shush.
This is how you know a campaign's been going on for a long time. When we get too comfy, we're too comfortable.
But hi, no, I'm Graynarl. I am one of our resident D&D nutcases. I stream. Check me out. Usually Wednesdays and Saturdays. I play Coldus Blashur. He is a fighter. He is our note taker. He is the leader of our squadron. He's a pretty cool guy. He's also may or may not be a recovering addict. But yeah, onward to Rose. Andy.
Oh, hey there.
Oh hey.
Well, hello.
Hey there, hold there.
Oh, hey there.
Oh, howdy. I am Super Andiness. I play Rose. I sometimes stream, usually on Tuesdays at twitch.tv/Super Andiness. I did the arts. I do the artin and the
You did
fartin.
so good. No farting,
Thank you.
only artin.
Don't tell me what to do. Anyway, actually, just kidding. Please do.
No, wait, no.
Anyway, yeah, I'm here. I'm queer and I'm ready to cry. Let's party.
I'm here, I'm queer, and I'm ready to cry.
Accurate.
Listen,
We're-
I don't want to get anyone's hopes up.
We're
Just being
starting
honest.
pretty strong tonight. There's already some quotes that I'm trying to remember to put in the Discord later. Hi, my name is Psyche.
Hi, Psyche.
Hi.
Hi, Psyche.
Why does this feel like AA? Like my weekly AA meeting? But it's DD. Ayo.
Hey.
God, what is there a full moon? But yeah.
It's stormy.
There's a gas leak.
There's a gas leak. I don't remember that in astrology.
Damn it. God.
But yeah, I play Colette, our healer who tries to heal whatever means necessary, even if it's preventative. Because if the bad guy's won, there's no hurt that's gonna happen. So, you know.
Right.
Also, hi, I stream, but you've already found me, so good job. Take it away, Teeth Whitener.
Okay, well, this is the Mark of a God campaign. As you can see by the title, this is the 5th iteration of the Bertarken episode. Because we can't seem to get to the Duke.
We're very slow. Okay.
Okay.
We roleplay a lot.
So, if we very well might be in Bertarken 6, but in either case, this is the Mark of a God campaign, specifically the Phoenix Squadron. I'm Teeth Whitener. I Dungeon Master. And this the Caldus here is the historian, and he journals. He has a diary that he writes in after every session, and he says, "Dear diary, here's what we did here's what we did today." So I'll let Caldus's player Graynarl read an excerpt.
Dear diary, today I took 10 drugs.
10 whole drug.
10 whole drugs. And
Please.
And Luya was mean to me. Sad
To-
face.
Today I fucked.
No.
No, it's not Dear Diary, it's Captain's Log.
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
But, previous session.
This is canon. Caldus thinks of himself as a lower military rank than he actually is.
No, it's the. Oh fuck! I'm trying to think of a fun like something GG, like General something, but I'll be clever later. Regardless,
Shinobi.
General Genobi. There is a gas leak. I'm sorry. Ooh. Okay, so we continue the conversation in the bar, and Caldus sees that Ramos has finished his set as the in-house entertainment tonight. Caldus notes that when they previously met in Rendikburg, Ramos seemed to know his reputation, but the same could not be said the other way. At Colette's behest, Caldus goes to investigate and learns that Ramos knows his reputation firsthand from witnessing an operation to liberate Janisport some years ago that our resident soldier had been instrumental in. On that day, Ramos lost a dear friend. They had betrayed him and had been revealed to be a spy. Cutting back to the table, Colette is still flustered by Riel, and then after some playful jeering from the party, she flees off elsewhere in the tavern in a flustered mess.
No, why did you include this part? No!
If I have to cringe at things, you have to cringe at things.
No!
Rose sees Soren at the bar. Corvin and Caldus move in to make contact. After short conversation, Soren declares it is time to turn in for the night and leaves a coin with the bartender, signaling us to follow his lead. He leaves out the back and both party members return to the table as Rose goes off to find Colette, who is still very upset that Riel finds her weird and off-putting. Colette is not used to being interested in people who are so blunt and straightforward. Rose decides to return to this issue at a later date, and they return to the party. Once all of us are back together, we say our goodbyes to Riel, and she expresses that she wants to get to know Colette better. The two arrange a meeting in 2 days, much to Colette's embarrassment and excitement. We go outside, find the signal for our meeting in an alleyway adjacent to the bar. We find a conveniently stacked assortment of boxes and barrels that lead up to the second floor window. We climb up, arrive in a room where Soren waits for us. We share that we are attempting to stop the orcs from laying siege to the city. Soren was to meet with the orcs' contacts so that he could ascertain what exactly they were getting up to. He says that we have taken their place. Now both groups are together with no further leads. We both share the same ultimate goal, however, of protecting the city. We discuss the Duke and his seeming immortality. He is far more than he seems, and he already seemed like a formidable force to begin with. We left off still in the midst of our conversation. And that is where my recap finishes. Teeth, the floor is yours.
All right, is there anything anyone else would like to add to that?
At the moment, I don't think so.
Yeah.
Not for me.
No, Colette's just, all flustered, so not too much else.
Think of anything.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I trust that you have had some time to think about what else to ask because you were kind of at a loss for what to discuss with this man.
I was very much at a loss, and I've been trying to, as I was rewatching the episode and recapping, I was trying to figure out where exactly I wanted this to go. Seeing that kind of both of our leads have dried up. He was following the contacts for the orcs and intercepting them, and we were following them, and then inevitably ended them and then continued their line. So that's how the two of us came together, our two groups. He knows that we are going to speak with the Duke. From the sounds of it, he knows some about the Duke, but not much. The Duke is mostly shrouded in mystery at this point. We don't really know what we're getting into going alongside him.
We do know he doesn't like hoity-toity types, like fancy, try to win him over. He likes honest people. Cause when we were getting our carriage for the evening, That's what that guy said, I think. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, anyone who like, you know the difference between a rich person and an uber rich person?
Yeah.
The rich people are assholes, whereas the uber rich are just like, oh, you know what? I like the cut of your jib. Here you go, have a thing. It's like, oh, thank you.
He doesn't want us showing up in like a freaking one of those like Hummer limos. Like,
God.
oh my god. But yeah, so we know about his personality. We know no one really knows a ton about him, but they don't think he's evil. Honestly, all I really wanted to know was about the orcs and that whole thing, and if there was anything we could do or any intel we could
Or
bring
like
back.
if he was going to help us, right?
Yeah.
If he was going to help, like, the town. Yeah.
Yeah, we wanted
Yeah.
to see what side he was on, and I think we got confirmation that he's like on the town side.
Yes.
But
So
yeah.
if all of us are on the same side, I guess the only other thing we can offer to him is if he comes across any like a mission or something that he needs us to take a look at, we can do that. We can offer our services. But like, the only other thing I could think of speaking about is the smoke eaters. Do you guys remember the smoke eater?
Oh,
Like,
that's right.
Yeah. Yeah.
We should ask him about them.
all right. Yeah, so how is the scene currently, Teeth? If I remember right, both Coldus and Luya are like sitting at the table. Everyone else is just kind of in the background somewhere.
Yes, so he is sitting at the table and he has a goblet with it is a goblet that is a solid gold. You can't see into it.
Okay. Soren, we've spoken about the orcs, we've spoken about the Duke a bit. Does the name the Smoke Eaters ring any bells to you? Do you recognize that name at all?
1 second.
Oh. When you
You
have...
looking stuff up.
Yeah, I know.
No, actually, but I have no idea what a smoke eater is. Do you
Either
mean...
it's smoke eaters or smoke breathers. I think it's smoke breathers.
Okay. The smoke breathers I am familiar with, although I don't know a whole lot about them. Well, the people that I was supposed to meet with, the rumors say, although there is nothing concrete, the rumors say that they were likely members of the smoke breathers that were going to be meeting with me. So yes, I am somewhat familiar with them. What do you wish to know about them?
Well, from what you just said, the individuals that we intercepted and are currently in the place of, they were either smoke eaters, smoke breathers, or connected to them, yes?
Most likely.
All right, then. That leads... That's another interesting fact to add to the pile. As far as the smoke breathers, I know their general MO. They go into settlements and cities and destabilize them swiftly from the inside over the course of a single night in some circumstances. Do you have any idea how they do that? Is it just assassinations? Is it some other odd tactic?
Well, I believe you're referring to a specific branch of the smoke breathers, a very elite task force that is whose sole objective is destabilization of enemy forces, so that the armies don't have trouble conquering cities. The Falarian priests, you may have heard their names spoken.
I believe I have. Do they have anything to do with a creature known as an Ublex?
Well, funny you should mention that. One of your compatriots. In fact, I believe it is the one sitting across from me. He nods towards Corvin. Mentioned this to me previously, or was it? I think it was.
It was probably Corvin.
It was either Corvin or Luya. I can't remember. One of your compatriots mentioned them to me. There is some talk that this elder Oblex is under the control of the Falarian priests. Whether or not it is a member of the priests, no one knows.
That makes sense. The people that we eliminated and are currently in their position seemed that they were this ooze creature. They were spawns of it. This Ublex.
Yes, but the smoke breathers, I'm somewhat surprised you don't know a whole lot about them, given the fact that they are more or less the elites of the Empire itself. But you're not from around these parts, so I don't blame you entirely. I'll give you the lowdown. The smoke breathers are both the personal guard of the Emperor and the people who he sends to do his dirty work. They act more or less independent of the military and are their own bosses. The only people that they supposedly answer to is Emperor Cornelius himself. Apart from that, they largely set their own goals and complete their own tasks as they see fit, without interference from any governing bodies, and they are said to be able to override any edict issued by anyone save the Emperor.
So they have more power than the Duke?
Well, that remains something of a... There's some debate about that.
Oh.
Socially, they are outranked by anyone who outranks them in terms of their own noble rank. Say one had maintained the rank of Count, socially they would be outranked by the Duke. In terms of actual power, they would not. However, the Duke exists outside of these political. The Duke is a Duke of Myland, and they exist within the confines of the Advarian Empire. So, yes and no.
I see. So with these shadow breathers, since they have such a high esteem and regard, and they appear to be in the inner circle, one could say, does anyone know who they are? Do they have names, or is it very hush-hush?
Hush-hush, to say the least.
Oh, so you can't just arrange a meeting with one, can you?
No. Some aren't even human, or even strictly speaking humanoid.
Oh.
If that Oblex is truly a member rather than simply a toy that they're using, I think that that's proof enough.
I see. But these shadow breathers, are they truly on the side of the city?
Of course not. They have no intention of saving the city. They probably want to bring it down, although I don't have proof. They were supposedly acting as envoys for that orc army, or at least the Falarian priests who are members of the smoke breathers are said to have been sent.
So their morals are questionable.
Well, I don't think that morals comes into it. Their allegiance is questionable.
But it is strong to the Emperor.
Well, supposedly.
Supposedly.
The smoke breathers do more or less what they want to do. And the Emperor usually will, in good faith, acting in good faith, declare their actions to be for greater good.
Oh.
So it's hard to say whether or not he truly approves of them, or whether or not he fears them.
I don't like that phrase, for the greater good.
It's something that definitely raises suspicions. But it's not my goal to judge the actions of these men and women.
But it is our goal to find them and prevent them from causing damage to the structures of the city, whether it be physical or social.
Of course. As I stand to benefit from the city remaining much the way it is. I don't think that the Advarians would allow me to continue my business the way that they have. The Duke, while certainly not a friend of mine, understands the need for a healthy underground network, and the Advarians would be afraid of that.
You have the only leads you had involving these smoke breathers was this meeting, correct? Do you have any other leads?
Well, seeing as the city of Ettenfast fell relatively recently, it stands to reason that even if they were in the city, it was only as of a few days ago at most. So, no, I don't think that anybody knows anything about them or their presence, and I think that that is intentional.
Of course, it seems they like to keep everything clandestine, close to the chest, make it so the only people who know their next move are them.
Well, they are essentially spies.
I'm afraid I'm at a loss for words. We don't have as many leads as we would like to have at the moment, especially if we are going in to speak with the Duke tomorrow. We have nothing to show for it. Ever since we've been in the city, we've been looking and we haven't found much in the way of splinter cells or traitors or preparation for some sort of attack from the inside. And as far as I am aware, I haven't heard any news of approaching armies marching over the hills. Have you?
Well, not yet, but that news doesn't exactly... might not have had time to reach here. After all, I mean, it's only been a few days since your arrival. And yes, I know when you arrived, you made quite a stink.
It was the alley thing.
Just glances at everyone. Yeah.
Rose puts up her hands like, hey, this one ain't on me.
Yeah, we got you later.
Well, everyone has their own style, I suppose. But it did at least get us in contact with those we needed to get in connections with, so...
I suppose, but you sure do have a way of running in the espionage business. I don't even know how you managed to get here, of all places.
Well, we prefer loud and proud.
Yes, just our own different cultures, I suppose. But we get the job done, and that's what matters.
That is true.
I don't think... Is there anything else we want to ask him?
I don't think so.
Oh, we wanted... You said you wanted to ask him, like, if he ever needs help or he needs people... Or catches word of anything.
Yeah, kind of gesturing back to Soren, Culdus will say, so, given that it feels like our conversation may be over for the night, I would like to extend a hand. Should you come across anything that you feel could use the proper and immediate attention of myself and my team, please not hesitate to reach out to us. And likewise, if we come across any information that would be prudent for you and your goings-on, we offer to do the same. Does this sound amenable?
Funny you should mention that. Yes,
Oh.
actually. I have a contact that I've been meaning to get a hold of. I myself haven't been able to get down to, well, get up, I should say, to the Lightning Keep. It seems that as much power as I have in the city, that there are still those who know who to look out for. So, I'm asking if you could make contact with somebody inside the castle walls.
I believe we can handle that. It's very serendipitous. Who are we looking for?
You are looking for the Baroness... trying to think of a name. Baroness Ferlin. She is somebody who I believe has enough scruples to not dabble in the wrong sort of people, to not make friends with the wrong sort of people, but not enough scruples to stay away from people like me. I believe that she might be somebody who I could use to keep an eye on the Duke and the people in the people of his keep.
All right. When we speak with her, what exactly do you want us to tell her? Do you just want us to offer speak with this individual in the Law Tree Tavern or have someone reach out, or do you have something a little more specific?
Please say killer. Please say killer. Please say killer. I'm kidding.
Luya, no, down.
No, it's just me. I'm sorry. I'm just kidding.
Well, it certainly seems as though she is a woman of the court. There's more or less no chance of her managing to... There's no way she would find herself caught dead in the Laudtree Street Tavern.
Rude.
Hardly.
No, I'm with her. No.
I would not be caught there if it wasn't for the fact that that's where most of my business gets done. However, I do think I need to speak with her, so have her meet me at this location. And he hands you the name of the inn that you went to on your first night here to see that play.
Oh yeah, that place.
I'll be there, and I'd like to have some words with her. See if I can get her over to my side. She knows to expect someone, so simply give her the following message. Sorry, I'm trying to think of a coded message you could give her.
Oh.
I am waiting.
If you want, they could just write it down and hand it to us, and we could open it later.
Yeah, let's do that.
Yeah.
For the sake of pacing.
Yeah.
So you don't forget.
Well,
But
I
don't
hate to
hand her...
interrupt.
But of course,
Go ahead.
don't hand this to her. That looks much more suspicious than simply saying it to her.
Alright, so we are to speak it to her casually and not give her anything. Alright, no paper trail. Gotcha.
Oh, we can do this.
Well, if I can interrupt both of you really quickly, I have a question myself. What are you going to want from our meeting with the Duke then? Do you have interest there?
Well, whatever you're willing to provide. However, this meeting is for you, not for me. So I myself have interest in the Duke, but I also have interest in protecting those with whom I do business. So I'm not going to ask you to go seek it out directly, because that could be dangerous. Having said that, if you provide it to me of your own accord, I have no way of stopping you, and I would not say no.
Wait, Luya, I just realized something. I know that was the question you wished to ask, but what of your daughter? What of your search? Perhaps there may be connections available here.
I'm sure we'll see each other again. We'll talk of it, if you don't mind. That was to Bertarken.
To Soren.
Soren, sorry. I meant Soren.
So you were saying that you want to talk about it, or no? I don't.
Yeah, but at a later, would meet again to talk about it, like a more private conversation.
Oh, not around all of us, huh?
Yeah, that's what he meant.
Uh-huh.
We're not the only ones sneaking around, huh?
Being sneaky when we could be helping you.
He's a rogue. He has to go be edgy.
Yeah.
I took all the edge for the last 3 months.
You really did.
I ate up a lot of edge.
Oh my god.
Well, if you say so. But I can't promise when or if I'll be available in the next few weeks, given the fact that we can almost certainly expect an invasion not long from now.
Luya.
I think we should be more concentrated on what's important right now. Saving people.
Well, Luya, if you want us to leave the room, you can have your little alone time.
Colette's offended.
Apparently.
And ask now.
It may be prudent to ask now before we lose the thread entirely.
Yeah, we can step out in the hallway and Colette and I can have a conversation about, I don't know, the weather, Riel, the weather again.
Wait, maybe we don't have to do this. I imagine we all start like going to the hallway, leaving Diz alone, and like Colette's like, wait, no.
So about her boobs, just as they're leaving the room.
No! And then the door slams.
Oh my god, that was funny. Make sure you're hydrating, people.
Diz, ask about your daughter.
I'm gonna. Okay. Okay, so I have a little bit of a problem here, Teeth, and I wanted to talk to you about it first. That's why I held off on this.
Go ahead.
Because the history has flopped a bit.
Yes.
Right? So that means the whole, I don't know how much of the Fae stuff we're keeping.
Okay, I would say none of it.
Okay, all right. So that's all gone. So just been missing then.
Yes.
Okay, all right. Okay. Gotcha. So that leaves me at... Okay, so I'm gonna ask him, I forget my family name. Holy crap, did I just forget my family name? No, Tusiapas. I'm gonna
Yes, I have not forgotten your family.
No.
Yes. Lufa Sociopath. I remember this.
Yeah, that guy. That fucking guy. I'm gonna explain my story to him. I don't want to be in a big plop, but family was attacked. We were nobles where we lived. Daughter disappeared during the attack. I left soon after to search for her and haven't seen her, and wondering if he has heard of anything of our town and I don't know, even my daughter.
Well, I can't say that I know a whole lot about your daughter, considering the fact that I don't. Your family, if I'm not mistaken, it's an Advarian house, is it not?
It is.
Yes, it is a bit beyond my jurisdiction. However, I do know that this is a city where many different kinds of transient folk wind up. This is a kind of place where a person who doesn't have a place may find themselves due to its cosmopolitan nature, its overwhelming size. I'm not sure why she would have come here instead of going to the Advarian capital, but it's entirely possible, as many people do wind up here from far, far away. Is there something that you'd like me to do to put some feelers out?
I would, actually. I'm wondering, I take you as a man of many contacts, and if maybe there's someone I could see, even.
Perhaps I can find someone, a finder of sorts. But
that would be appreciated.
I don't work for free. You understand this?
I figured. What would be the price for information? If you had it.
Well, I don't deal primarily in funds. A person of my stature, namely no noble standing, does not do well to maintain a large bank account.
That's understandable. I don't kill for just anyone, though.
I'm not asking you to kill. I'm asking for a favor.
Okay.
I don't have a favor in mind at this time, but when I ask for a favor, no negotiation can be made.
Well, it depends on if you get me information. If you don't get me anything, we don't have favors, do we?
Of course not. But I will provide you with the information. It won't take long. All you need to do is tell me if you're interested or not, and I will find some information and give it to you, or put you in contact with the right people. And trust me, if it's the latter, then it's a small favor I'll ask. But if it's the former, you can trust that the favor will not be small.
Been a long time. I've been looking for a long time. I'll take you up on your offer.
All right. Come back here after your meeting with the Duke, and we'll see if I can set something up. I'll be at the bar, like earlier today. All you have to do is meet me, and we'll go through the same song and dance. Only this time, we're not going to go to this room. That would be too regular. We're simply going to talk just as though we're two friends reminiscing over a lost love or lost family member. We will not speak of the conversation that we are having now for your privacy and my own, but I will provide you with that which you seek.
That seems fair. I guess we'll see. Thank you for your time.
We'll see. We will see indeed.
Hello, Raiders! Thank you so much for joining us. Y'all, please go ahead and check out Undead Uncanny. Freaking most cursed little gremlin artist. One of the most cursed I've ever seen. How are you doing? What were you streaming? You have just joined in on our D&D night. We do this every Thursday. One of our characters, Luya, that dashingly handsome rogue at the bottom left, as he...
Well, hello. Oh, sorry.
Don't flirt with chat. Has lost his daughter, like, over a decade ago. And he may finally be getting some leads, as to where she can be. So, ooh, you just tuned into a really, a good moment. But yes, we don't talk to chat. We do type in chat, but we leave audio to the party. So, now that you've all joined, please know we're not ignoring you. We're not mean girls, we swear. We're just leaving audio.
Speak for yourself.
On Wednesdays, we wear pink. Oh my god. Okay, but now I want a Mean Girls one shot. Hold on.
Thursdays, we wear scarlet.
Perfect.
I need this now. But yes, folks, just know that we're not ignoring you. Oh, Kurt. Oh, you're playing Cult of the Lamb. Oh, it's so good. Oh, sorry, I've been addicted with that game. But yeah, we'll be talking to y'all in chat. We'll be typing away. So no, we're not ignoring you. Okay, Teeth, take it away.
All right, nothing to take away. I think Luya was I was the last person to speak.
Yeah, I think we made our agreement and I'm gonna head out the door, yeah.
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 All right. Well, I'll let you get to your business. Trust that if you don't meet me tomorrow, then the issue will be dropped, and you won't owe a favor, but you won't have the information you want.
What would say that again? I'm sorry.
Basically, be there tomorrow, or the
Okay.
deal's off.
Gotcha. My bad. I was reading chat at the same time as you spoke, and my brain went, what? Sorry, it was my fault. Okay, gotcha. That seems fair. See you then. And I peace out the door.
I like to imagine you come across like a very chaotic scene, like Rose just like interrogating Colette on like her dating styles, and like, have you even taken the love languages quiz? You know.
Now remember,
Just holding her hands in front of her like big boobs, like this.
No.
now
Colette's
the
in
thing you
pain.
need to focus on is confidence.
Confidence, exactly.
Oh, no.
Call this is
helping
helping. All this is helping.
No.
Now, when I first met Maggie, I had no plans for what would happen later, but not Maggie, Aggie, I'm sorry. I'm a fucking
I don't even
loser.
know how to say her name right. Why should I be listening?
Damn, Holmes.
Because I'm the one with a beautiful witch girlfriend.
Oh,
And
are
you
you
are not.
saying Rose's girlfriend isn't beautiful?
She is not the witch.
No, but she's really pretty.
She is
And
very
for the
pretty.
viewers, she is not her girlfriend either.
That's true. You haven't made it official.
Yes.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
were you guys talking about anything when when Luya comes out?
In the hallway, I guess, of this place?
Yes.
Of the door? Yeah.
I believe that they said they were going to be talking about something.
Oh, yeah. Sorry.
Well, because Rose is going in with like, hey, yo, like, because you'll put a pin in that.
So anyway, that's why you never shake hands backwards on a Sunday.
I had no idea.
I know. A lot of people don't, but like it's a big deal.
It is. Oh gods. Oh, hi, Luya.
All right, what's going on out here?
Did your talk go well?
It did.
Good.
Why are y'all looking at me?
No reason. Colette quickly turns away.
Sorry, we won't make eye contact next time, Your Majesty.
That's preferred.
Thought so. Uh-huh.
Well,
So we should go.
we need to return home. We have to wake up in a few hours and prepare ourselves
Yes, for the
for a
Duke.
meeting with the Duke.
Yeah.
That's so out of Luya character. Just
Yeah.
Batman rogue going, yeah. Let's go. Let's go, girls. Banana. I can't.
The core memory, no.
Oh yes.
Man, I feel like a woman.
Listen, I had a single mom in the 90s. I consumed a lot of that music and Reba. So,
Yeah,
Reba.
that's pretty much it, huh?
yeah, single mom aesthetic core in the 90s. It was Reba
that.
and it was Gilmore Girls and Friends.
Oh fuck, I would watch Reba before school.
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh yeah.
Reba
Anyway,
campaign.
Reba can. I want to be Van. He's a himbo.
Van would be. Van would be. Oh god, Barbara Jean would be a barbarian, and I want to play her now. A Barbara
Hey,
Jean barbarian.
Hey, that's your idea for the House of Bullshit. There you go.
A barbarian.
A barbarian.
Barbarian. Nice.
Hey y'all, it's barbarian.
God.
We return to
Yes.
we return to the Hallowed Pine.
It's the gas leak episode.
Okay, do you guys do anything while you're there?
On the way there, I probably mentioned this. Until all this shit with the Duke and like all of our pressing matters are addressed, I would appreciate if everyone did not tell Aggie about the drug addiction and all the fallout with that. Let's save that for a little bit later, please.
Wouldn't touch that with a 10-foot pole. You have fun, buddy.
Yeah,
Yep.
I'm not getting involved.
That's gonna be its own minefield. Or battlefield, I should say, because mines probably don't exist.
That's
Yeah, love is a battlefield, buddy. You're welcome.
Thank you. We still have a fist fight that we have to schedule out and take care
That's
of.
right. That's right.
But let's do that after we speak with the Duke.
Yes, please. I don't want to have to use up any of my magic to heal you before we go see him.
I would hate to give Luya a black eye before we speak with the Duke.
She means heal you. Yeah.
I was
What?
gonna sell fine.
What?
You know, I'm actually worried about that. I'm pretty sure that Caldus could whoop my ass, but that's fine because he's a lot stronger and, you know, dexterous and all that, what have you.
What did Rose say?
She was gonna sell tickets.
Oh,
She was excited. It's a money-making opportunity, and it's wasted.
Yeah.
We're just
Okay.
postponing it a few days. It's fine.
Welcome to DILF Fights.
Oh my god.
Wow.
Oh.
Oh
Andy,
no.
On the way back to the hollowed pine, a man hastily brushes past you, covered in a weathered tan cloak. His face is shadowed, and he doesn't say anything to you as he practically runs you over, and continues on his way.
gotta
Which
stop
one of us does he run into? Does he run into?
Who's
like,
at the head?
Oh, it'd probably be Caldus.
Yeah, I'm typically up front. When he runs into me, should I make any sort of check, or is his face like obscured completely?
Roll a perception check.
All right, I busted out a bunch of different dice. Let's see what happens. All right, perception. I believe that's a 13.
It's hard to say for sure, but you notice a very odd scar on his chin. You can't see the rest of his face, but it looks like almost like a tree branch that is discolored, going from his chin all the way up to where you can no longer see past the shadow.
Shit, that's kind of dope.
All right, that's interesting enough. But so he runs into me, and I'm like, "Whoa, easy there! What's the hurry? Is everything all right, sir?" Like trying to stop him.
He doesn't say anything, and he keeps going.
Oh, you better grab him. Grapple. You want me to get mad and be Luya at him?
I let him get like a few feet away, and then I turn to Luya, follow him.
Will do. And I dart off behind the guy, hiding in shadows and chasing him.
Okay.
So is this how you guys normally make friends?
Don't question it too much.
And Colette pats Rose's head.
I feel very safe.
Roll a perception check.
Ooh.
You, since you're chasing him.
Okay. 17, baby. That's
Hey,
that's
yo.
just a 17. So 17 plus perception. That's 4. So 21, right? Yeah, 21.
Natural 21, nice.
Boop. Blackjack.
You lost him.
I lost him. Damn it.
With the 21, god damn.
He's being a sneaky boy.
He rolled one better than you.
Ooh.
Oh.
Look at my luck. All right. Did he steal anything? Everybody check their pockets, man.
I guess, yeah, check your pockets if you want to.
Yeah, I'll take a quick like check of all of my items. Do I have to roll anything, or?
It doesn't seem that you're missing anything.
All right. Doesn't look like he took anything off of me.
Oh, so he's just a rude bastard. All right.
Seem as
Fine,
such. Ooh, here's a question, and this may have been part of the perception check. He didn't happen to smell like sulfur at all, did he?
You couldn't really tell.
Okay. Yeah, it's probably like damp and like outside air.
It smells like urine.
Yeah.
Oh.
Parfum de la shithole.
This
Welcome
is
to
a
the
this,
city.
this is a city before widespread plumbing existed.
Ooh.
Well, that's unfortunate.
It is starting to be developed, and it exists in some places, the wealthier areas. Heffelton is not necessarily a poor neighborhood, but it's still, pretty residential. It smells like piss.
Oh my
Smells
god.
like piss, but then also lavender.
Lavender pea. Mm.
We just met the piss boy.
I only appear in chamber pots that are laced with lavender oil.
God.
The lavender piss boy. Awesome.
Is this what I returned to? Hearing lavender piss boy?
Yeah, we found the piss boy.
We did find the piss boy.
Yeah.
What? There's only one?
Apparently there is.
The original.
Yeah.
Yeah, the OG piss boy.
OG piss boy. Sorry.
But okay. that avenue is over. He lost Luya. He got away.
Yep.
So we
Luya's
go
tracking
home.
his way back.
Does Luya smell like lavender piss?
Probably. It probably smelled like a chamber pot, yeah.
At least
Sure, I
his
was
hand
digging in
does.
one somewhere.
Yeah.
But we go home.
Okay.
I have nothing I want to do in the evening. Do any of you have anything you want to do in the evening at the Hallowed Pine?
No, I want to go to the Dukes.
Yeah.
Okay.
We gotta get duked up.
Yeah.
So we wake up.
Dookie.
We meet with Dookie. We wake up. Coldest drags Colette out of bed at like 7 in the morning, probably
It's
earlier.
So early. Why? Oh.
Need
We
my
have to be
hit
ready
woman.
to meet the gook, the duke.
We gotta gook him.
Nothing exists at this time.
The entire world has already been awake for over an hour.
The entire
Get up.
world is stupid.
I'm sorry. You're
She's
supposed
mean
to
in the
be,
morning.
You're supposed to be in character for this.
Okay, listen, don't out me on live television. Don't how dare.
Oh, you already outed yourself. You wake up at like.
We don't have to talk about my sleeping habits. So we don't gotta, the whole
Sorry for
street
outing
team
you.
knows about. But yeah, I guess we get dressed up for the stupid thing and go.
We put on the pretty dresses and the
Yeah.
and the fancy suits.
Colette
aren't
very
suits.
much gives off the vibe of like a 5-year-old's first like Sunday Christmas at church with like a very nice outfit but a very grumpy face and like too tight
Just, like,
shoes.
The bags under the eyes, just like I have not slept.
Exactly.
I love it.
She gets Corbin to prestidigitate her face. so she looks less tired.
She's got the creepy
Good.
face app smile. The
Do it
stud.
for me. Just do it.
Corbin, please! I don't want to have to do makeup. Just do it for me. You're better anyway. And Corbin would probably be like, "Well, yeah, I'm better at it, but still."
Obviously.
She comes out. She comes out looking like fucking. Who is the lead singer of My Chemical Romance? Dark black
Gerard
eyeshadow.
Way, no!
Yeah, just full Gerard Way, dark black, everything.
You hear yelling, and it's Colette saying to Corbin, "Not in your style. No, change it."
We need
Fuck, you have a picture
Colette
show.
now,
You're
Andy. Andy, I'm gonna need that on my desk by Monday.
No.
Sorry, I was disassociated. A Colette with goth makeup?
Yep, got Colette.
Cool. I got you, fam.
So we're all getting ready.
We have our. Either we go to the carriage place or we have the carriage pick us up. I forget what we arranged, but yes. Carriage.
I believe that he likely arranged to have the carriage brought to you. And
Oh, he did, yeah.
Roll another perception check.
Or who?
All of us?
All
A bunch
of
of us?
us?
All of you.
Oh shit!
Uh-oh.
What did we do?
That's never good. I rolled a 13, so 17.
15.
I rolled a
God.
13 also. So that probably means it's like a 14.
I rolled a 6.
Our
Oh.
highest is 17 then.
The man at the carriage gives you a tip of his top hat and
Oh, okay.
says,
Sorry.
"Good morning to the preeminent and esteemed guests of Duke Bertarken."
Good morning.
Morning. And Colette does a little tired curtsy. Ah.
All right, everyone, inside the carriage. Let's not be tardy.
Tardy to the party.
Just call me a tart.
You wish.
I mean, to be accurate.
You are a
Dilf
sour
fight.
tart.
Dilf fight. Dilf fight.
Oh my god.
That'll be its own episode.
Instead of the beach episode, the fight episode.
I don't think you understand how those two words put together into a sentence is my absolute weakness.
Beach episode or dill fight?
Dill fight? Are you kidding?
A dilf fight at the beach.
Yeah, dill fight.
Oh
on
my
the beach.
god.
I have to say real quick, I don't know why, FD, I'm so sorry, you always join at the weirdest when we say the weirdest things. I'm sorry.
I'm not sorry.
It's-
Welcome.
All right, Teeth.
Yeah,
Set the stage for when we arrive.
So you all arrive. It has begun to rain. By the time you leave and by the time that you arrive, it is a full-blown storm. The clouds overhead are overcast and it looks almost as though it's night, although it's not even midday by the time you get there. Your arrival is greeted by the sound of thunder and lightning. Lightning
Ooh.
strikes the top of the lightning keep, the God Needle as it is called, and blue energy begins to course through the entire wall of the building,
Ooh.
including the front gate that you approach, called the Copper Gate, which is now electrified with blue energy as well.
I think Rose would be absolutely just losing her mind, excited at all the science.
Cola would be
Oh, yeah.
very scared because water and electricity.
That sounds like her.
Oh.
Yes. Go ahead.
Coldus is interested in the natural defense fortifications of a copper fence and gate that is now electrified. It's like, oh.
God. One of you's a military dad, the other one is the slut dad, and I'm... Come on, guys.
How accurate is that? Oh, wait, you mean the characters. Okay, right.
Yeah, Yep.
Luya is hiding daggers in his sleeves and making sure he's ready in case something happens as usual. Because he's scared of everything. Scared everything will go wrong.
Ooh, that's something I should get off camera. I should get a very fancy scabbard. So even when wearing fancy clothing, my great sword still looks impeccable.
Yeah.
As you approach the fortified and electrified gate, a man dressed in stone armor approaches you.
Ooh, he's heavy.
built like a rock himself. In fact, as you look closer, the man himself would seem to be made of stone and is not actually a man at all.
Ooh.
Oh, I see.
Is this kind of like what Colette has, like her spell for the stone golem creature?
Roll an Arcana check
Okay.
with advantage, all of you.
Okay.
That is
Except Rose, because Rose wasn't here for this.
Okay. Oh
Uh,
God.
that is an 18.
This
I
is
don't-
indeed a fully powered stone golem, unlike the one that you saw before.
No.
I know nothing because I rolled a 2.
Yeah, I roll a 9, and Arcana, it would be intelligence, so like a 12.
Yeah, you know what it is. I mean, you've
Yeah.
seen it before. If you rolled anything better than a 10,
Colette's gonna whisper it back to
it
you.
looks a bit different, and it is smaller than the stone golem you saw before, but it doesn't greet you.
Okay.
This is like the one we saw before.
And so now you're caught up.
Okay.
There it is.
Well, I can see the similarities.
It opens its mouth to speak, and and a voice comes from it that is not its own. What business do you have in the residence of Count Duke Bertarken, the immortal and unending priest of the Great Bareth?
Oh.
Oh.
Hello. We are the Phoenix Squadron. We were invited here, by the great Duke himself. If you could just let him know.
May I see proof of your summons?
I will pull out the missive that we were given.
Very well. Entry is granted. The golem takes out a large stone spear, walks back into place, slams it into a slot in the ground, and almost as quick as the fall of the spear, the gates slide into the ground.
Nice.
Oh.
Fancy.
Pass through immediately. The gates will open the second that I remove the spear.
Oh,
All
yes.
right.
Thank you. Colette gathers up her skirt.
I mean, we're still are we in the carriage, or are we now on foot?
I imagine you're probably on foot.
Okay, yeah, so we hurry along.
Try to avoid the rain.
Agreed. Here comes the rain again. Sorry.
Yes, and I should mention, none of you mentioned bringing umbrellas, so you don't have any.
Colvin, Colvin, would you please dry us off, please?
Yeah, when we get out of the rain, it's just like, you just hear the gentle blow of a hairdryer just...
Thank
And then
you,
only
Colvin.
Corbin is dry.
Gosh, dang it, he would.
That's probably true.
I have my shield on my back, and I'm just using it as like a makeshift umbrella. Oh.
As you enter into the gate, you enter into a large roofed outdoor area.
Oh, thank goodness.
Hold on, I'm trying to. I have a map, but I wrote it a very long time ago, and I can't read my own handwriting.
Here, hand it to me. I'll go get it. I can read your handwriting.
Okay.
BRB.
It says teeth number 1, teeth best.
Listen, it's sloppy, but I've got it done for you, Gray.
Nice.
Well, she'll be disappointed to know this, but I actually found out what I wrote.
Aha.
I can read it.
You can?
Yes.
And I would help you read your notes? Because your writing was so bad.
I actually don't remember that.
I would help you. I can read it if you need help.
I can read it.
Are you sure?
I'm pretty sure.
Are you positive?
Yes. Well, me too.
Cute.
So allow me to paint for you a picture of the whole of the castle. As I believe I have mentioned before, the castle is carved from the mountain. A sort of gray-blue stone, most of it is anyway, with the exception of the large god needle that seems to have been constructed, and a few other miscellaneous structures, especially things made of wood. Anything made of stone seems to have been made, almost anything made of stone seems to have been hewn from the rock of the mountain itself. So you could see in the distance a large watchtower that was only matched in height by the main spire that contains the needle. It could see your entry and likely made note of you as you passed into the grounds. In fact, roll an investigation check.
Everyone?
Yes.
I don't see nothing. I got a 9.
I got a 12.
I rolled a base 19, so that's like a 22.
Okay. Luya?
I was muted. I'm sorry. I rolled a 16.
Okay. You can call this reason that there were no guard posts at the front gate. So the only way that a person could have seen your entry was through the watchtower. Likely the person you were speaking to is located in the watchtower itself.
Oh, very interesting.
Like they're not too worried about security.
God, that's so cool.
Also, a bit concerning. Someone who doesn't have to worry about being attacked at all would have such lax security.
Either the security is lax or they're so sure of it that it only seems that way.
Oh, they're so powerful. They don't need it.
The walls are extremely tall, and they are over a sheer, overlooking the rest of the hillside district. This is a very well fortified location, and it's not as if there aren't any guard posts. You simply didn't see any, and certainly nothing at the main entrance.
So it's like a Disney scenario. There's stuff everywhere, you just don't know because it's cleverly hidden.
You and Luya reason such.
Okay.
All right. You enter into an outdoor area that has 2 rooms on either side. One has a plaque over the main entrance titled Hall of History, and the one on your right reads Hall of Heroes.
Leah looks at Caldas and goes, "See that one? It says Hall," pointing to Hall of Heroes, and he goes, "I'm in there."
Do we overhear it, or are you just trying to say it only to Caldas?
I'm just saying it to Caldas. I'm like, "Hey, look,
okay.
I'm in there." And I giggle.
There are guards posted at each of these doors, and they give no acknowledgement of your presence.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
They are also wearing they are very strong men, and they are actually wearing stone armor.
Oh. All right. It's like that.
Where are there any like attendants there to greet us and then usher us to where we're supposed to be, like an antechamber or anything?
Yes. So as you approach the end of the corridor, you see a relatively short, plump woman who is standing at the ready, and she says, "Well, hello." Her
Hello,
hair
ma'am.
is tied into an intricate braid that goes down her left shoulder.
I just hear Mrs. Doubtfire. Hello.
Hello.
I am the Baroness Ferlin.
Oh, that's the lady. That's the lady our guy wants us to talk to. Yeah, that's her.
Whoa. Well, here's the thing. She is like out of character. She's greeting us right now.
Yeah, we're not gonna bring that up. No.
You don't bring it
Yeah.
up until we're on our way out.
Right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we gotta be coy about it because we're
Yeah,
meeting her at a
cool.
tavern. Remember, we're not bringing up anything now. We're just.
Oh, no, we need to tell her to go to the tavern.
Didn't he
Yeah.
say she'd be there?
No,
he
he would
wants-
be there.
He would be there, yeah.
Because we tell her to go speak to him at the place where we went to go see the show.
But we don't tell her
No.
that. We just give her
We
the code.
tell her
the
what
code.
he told us to tell her. We don't show
Yeah.
the paper. We read what it says and we say it to her.
Oh, yeah, right.
Yeah, which is the code saying go here.
Yeah.
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 But we can't tell her all this now.
No,
No.
of course not.
Okay, unpause. Oh, hello. Nice to meet you. Yes.
Can I give you the code? I just got the code. I got the code. Teeth, I got the code.
Okay.
I know what it is. You
What
ready?
is it? Sure.
It's you walk up to her and we shake her hand and we go, dogs are barking, can't fly without umbrella. And that's
God.
Is that
Kidding.
from something?
What is that
No,
from?
I think it might be. I've heard it before. I think I heard it before. It just sounded really funny in my head.
It's very good.
We don't actually do this, Teeth.
No. All
I figured.
right.
That'll be on our way out.
Yeah, on our way out. Yeah.
But yes, we greet her. We love how jovial she is. This is nice.
Yeah, it's nice to meet somebody who's not going to kill us.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
She might. Who knows?
Yeah. Let's kill us yet. My bad. You're right.
The night is still young. It's not even night. It's barely noon.
You hear a yawn from Colette.
Welcome to the fine establishment, the royal residence of our great and powerful Duke Bertarken.
Yes, thank you for having us. It's lovely. Such power.
It's a marvel of engineering and architecture indeed. Wouldn't you say so, Rose?
She's just like looking at everything, like just very excitedly, just, huh?
That's a yes. That's a yes from Rose.
It's our pleasure to be here. Truthfully. Thank you for having us.
Oh, the pleasure is mine. The pleasure is mine, and the honor is the Duke's, of course. I will guide you to the chamber where we will meet.
Thank you. Yes.
By all means, lead the way.
Okay, let me look at my navigation.
I do love that guy was like, you guys really have an interesting espionage style. You just kind of
Yeah.
bubble into it, and then he gives us a spy mission.
Yeah.
Oh god.
Doesn't
Like,
have
if
to
you
be
guys-
done well. It just has to be done.
Yeah, if you guys can handle just passing a message, that'd be awesome.
Yeah, that's the only thing you have to do. There's no way you can screw that up, right?
We'll find it.
Oh, we'll find a way. We will screw up everything.
So she leads you to the west, which leads to a flight of stairs leading up to a beautiful, beautiful set of gardens that overlook the wall.
Ooh.
Plants from all over the entire kingdom. In fact, some parts of the entire world can be found here. This is the Wall Garden, one of the finest botanical gardens in all of the world.
So, Teeth, you're not on TikTok a lot, but there's this audio that I'm just thinking of, and it's basically someone going, "Girl, this is nice." Like looking, that's like how Colette is right now. Like this is. Earlier, Rose was really, into the architecture, but here, Colette is just like, oh, this is bougie. This is, ooh.
Yes, we have all kinds of plants. We have grapes imported all the way from Comtal, and you would be most impressed by this if you have a knowledge of it. We have cultivated one of the rare ironwood trees from Blatten.
Yeah, does Colette need to roll if she has knowledge?
Roll
for
a
it?
nature check.
Okay. It's a nat 1. It just sounds really pretty.
It's very pretty. It's very pretty.
Any of your specimens here used in healing?
Oh, several, but mostly this is for show. It's just a repository of all the wonderful plants of the world. In the event that one of them were to be endangered, our Duke finds it of much value that we maintain a population here.
Wait a second. Wait, hold on. The ironwood teeth, is that from the swamp arc?
Yes.
Those
Nice.
creepy ass trees! I remember now!
Wait,
Holy-
what creepy ass trees?
Weren't they creepy?
No, there was the creepy bone tree, but that was totally different.
Oh,
totally
okay.
different.
These were around the bone tree.
Well, they're just scattered throughout the swamp.
They're just trees.
Okay, I do
These are
remember
some
it.
words. Love this.
It's where we had bo.
Oh, no.
Amazing.
Tree.
But that is a very noble goal, to keep and preserve them.
Yes, he even has some early phase gardens that he's planning to build beneath the ones here, and and he plans to carve out sections of the wall and place reinforced glass over the places that he has carved, allowing for sunlight to enter in.
Oh,
He may even make the floor here out of glass.
that would be an absolutely splendid sight.
Yes, our Duke is a lover of arts and nature and all things wonderful. She leads you through the relatively large garden. It takes about 5 minutes to walk from end to end into a doorway. Here you can find a sitting room, and above you there is guards' quarters should there be some sort of emergency. And I will leave you to wait on the Duke. Is there anything that you might request of me?
No, I believe, we're all, quite well.
Colette looks at everyone else like, are we good?
Perhaps if you could touch base with us after our meeting with the Duke, just to go over anything, I think that would be the best course of action.
If my time allows, then yes, I will. Have a good rest of your day.
Yes, you too.
It was lovely making your acquaintance.
Truly, you are excellent people.
And she gives a slight curtsy and returns to the gardens.
Excuse me.
I like to imagine that cough was in character. Like, as soon as she leaves, Luya's been, like, holding it in the whole time.
Just like red face, like swollen
Like-
cheeks, like.
Trying not to
Sweat
fart. Or
dripping.
Trying
Just
to
like
be,
dripping
like,
down.
very gentlemanly and everything. Oh.
Just explodes the second she closes the door.
Getting flashbacks, so when you had to take a test in class and you didn't want to cough or sneeze.
Yes.
And remember, Luya hates all this too. Like,
Yeah.
he freaking hates this stuff. So he's just ready to roll already.
He's tugging at, like, his fancy collar, like, these dang
Yep.
clothes, they've dressed me up.
Monkey suits.
But yeah, Colette just, like, sits there, you know, smoothing out the wrinkles of her dress, twiddling her thumbs, you know.
Okay. After a few minutes, a young boy enters into the waiting room where you are and says, "Follow me."
Very well. That is unorthodox.
Such a
know.
well-behaved child.
Luya looks at Coldus. I guess we're going that way.
Yes. And then I will lead the way behind the child.
Can I roll to see if, like, there's something off about this kid?
Sure.
That is a 15.
He's just a runner boy.
Oh, okay.
Colette doesn't trust well-behaved children,
No.
which, you know,
That doesn't
fair
trust
play.
children.
Well, Colette was an orphan, so she's weirded out by this.
Who trusts kids? Come on. Oh, sorry.
Creepy little child in a castle with good manners?
Little.
A demon.
Or worse, a child.
No.
A child. No.
I appreciate the full gremlin we have been this episode. Thank you.
Yeah, what in the world?
The other two are the balance.
Apparently.
Apparently.
Well, no, see, they are the chaos, and the rest of us balance out by being in charge.
But when
they're
they're
talking.
not.
You're okay.
I don't know what you're talking about. Okay.
But yes, we follow the little boy.
Okay. He leads you into a stone-carved hall, a stone-carved grand hall where a stately man dressed in fine clothes, but not terribly fancy, not as fancy as the Baroness, sitting at the end of it in a large stone chair. He seems lost in thought. Then he looks up at you. He has silver hair, a full head of it, cut fairly short. He has regal posture a strong gaze and piercing gray, almost silvery eyes.
Okay.
So silver hair, piercing eyes.
Yes.
Colette can't talk to this man. Please don't let her talk to him.
I think Calder should introduce
Yeah.
himself.
Uh,
He should be leader man.
Uh,
leader man. Oh, sorry.
leader man.
Leader man.
I will stand at attention, kind of raising myself above the others, just in like stature. It's like, it is pretty safe to assume this guy sitting in the big chair is the Duke. Yeah.
Roll a. Yeah, it's probably safe to assume that.
And we are not alone in this room, right? Are there guards and attendants, or is it just us and him?
There is one stone-clad guard to his right.
Okay. Yeah, I will. Is it still before noon? Is it still morning?
Yes, it's before noon.
Yeah, it's too early to drink. Sorry.
Good morning and well met, Your Highness. My name is Coldus Bouchour. This is the Phoenix Squadron, and we are humbled to be in your presence this morning. And he will then bow and then gesture for everyone else to follow as well.
Oh, Colette does a very sudden curtsy.
Leah does kind of half-assy, like looking at him, kind of a bow and look at him thing.
I feel like Rose would go to bow, and then she'd see that like Colette is curtsying, so she would like try to copy it and kind of trip, and then pretend like she did.
And Mew and Corvin just like fall into old habits and just like, yes, we know exactly what we're doing, and then they choose not to.
Because they're nobility. Also, we got a dress for Greenie, but did we want to bring her? I forget.
And now she just has a nice dress.
Yeah, I think it was kind of doing double duty as like, hey, we're gonna go in this dangerous situation, but also I'm gonna take you out after, and you're gonna look nice.
So she just has a nice dress. Okay.
Yeah.
So that wasn't an answer. Is she here or is she not
No,
here?
she's
not here.
She's not.
Not here.
We're. I think it would be smarter to try and hide her, honestly, because we don't really know a lot.
Yeah. And the last thing we need is a goo sleeper agent trying to assassinate the Duke.
Yeah.
Sleeper goo. What's the worst?
Or them going after her and us being like, no, she's good, trust us, and they like imprison her.
And
Or
they
us.
imprison us
Oh,
Yeah.
by
yeah.
association.
So no, she's not here.
You know, we did not bring her. But so I bow, I greet all, I like introduce all of us as the Phoenix Squadron, and then I'll continue the spiel. We thank you for seeing us about this important endeavor, and we look forward to hopefully a fruitful conversation with you. And then I will open the floor to him.
He looks at you with a discerning gaze for a long minute. It could have been a minute, it could have been 10 minutes, it could have been less than that. Then his mouth quirks into a slight smile and he says, "Well, no guest of mine shall be discussing personal matters before the afternoon meal. Anyone who has important business is welcome at my table, at least for one day." Come. We feast first.
Oh, thank God, someone has good priorities. It is too early.
Thank you very much. We greatly appreciate your hospitality. And then if he gestures for everyone moving to a dining room, I will follow his lead or the lead of any attendants.
He summons a guard to guide you to the an eastern exit, which leads down a flight of stairs.
Oh,
I'm going down the stairs.
yeah.
Okay.
Most definitely following him, yeah.
The stairs are lit by no torches and no lights. The only light is provided by the man at the front of the party who bears the torch himself. He leads you to a closed stone door through which, even though it is covered by stone, you can hear the muffled sounds of many people gathering and chattering loudly. The man returns the torch to a sconce that is located to the right side of the door, and the door slides down. He nods and bids you exit the chamber, and suddenly what was once a muffled sound becomes a loud din of, well, something similar to a tap room at a bar. Men clattering glasses together, toasting, enjoying each other's company.
Oh, well, this is a pleasant surprise. I did not expect this.
It's so,
Finally, a bar.
it's so delightful.
Yes.
Hallelujah.
A huge grand feast hall filled to the brim with people of all different social standings, rank.
Now, Luya, while it may be a bar, let's not go about starting any confrontation while we're in here.
I should say it's not a bar, it simply sounds like one. This is a grand feast hall.
Yeah, well, because Luya made the joke like, oh man, it's a bar. And it's like, well...
I was making sure I didn't communicate to you that it was a bar.
No.
Yeah, no worries.
Yeah, you're good. No, it is very much... I'm picturing like the werewolf in Skyrim in Whiterun, like their longhouse, like that big dining area. I'm picturing something kind of like that, but way fancier.
If you two cause a ruckus in this lovely establishment,
No ruckus.
I will strangle you with these fluffy, stupid garters myself. Let's go get some food.
Oh, look, calm down. The
I will
energy
calm
you best
when I
use.
have food. She stomps.
Oh. But yeah,
Fun side of you, all right.
it won't be as fun when she's screaming at you. Oh man. Okay, there's a trope in anime where it's the insanely powerful main character does something stupid, and then like the leading lady of the group like smacks him in the head and like actually hurts him, even though she's way weaker. This happens in One Piece all the time, and that's fucking Colette right now. She's like, I will destroy you.
Yeah, Colette, like, she's usually the healer and the stabber, but like, if she hasn't had, breakfast, it's not good.
It's on site.
It is on site.
So you sit down at an unoccupied location with enough spots for you. and a serving girl brings you ale or wine to your heart's content.
Oh, that's dangerous. We need to be of sound mind. Oh no.
Afterwards, they provide you with turkey legs and fried rice
Oh,
Oh my
And-
god.
and bread the likes of which you've never had before. Some stuff that's standard fare, as well as some stuff that is fairly unique. Stuff that's almost sweet to the taste. Some that's somewhat sticky with a golden texture over the top of it.
Oh my god.
After about 30 minutes to an hour of eating, a tall man in a green cloak with a balding pate comes up to the front of the hall. The Duke does not make an appearance during the feast. Gets the guests' attention by clapping very loudly. We thank you for attending the Great Duke's Feast of Friends. Those of you who are new to this establishment, whether you are from far away or whether you are from right here within the heart of the city, we greet you warmly, and know that should the Duke ever summon you to his house, you will always have a seat at his table. The feast will come to a close shortly, but don't forget, you are all his children, and he will protect you, as will his envoy, the King of Dogs.
Colette like has a mouthful of like hash browns and she like suddenly stops and like looks over and like raises her eyebrows at her colleagues like, King of Dogs, that's the guy, that's the fucking guy.
That's fucking good.
the fucking guy.
That is the guy. Well, the King of Dogs is the dragon, right?
Yes. The guardian dragon of the city.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh man. Yeah, so that immediately gets our attention, but he welcomes us and
They raise a toast
Shoot,
to
we
the
got a
Duke.
toast. Yeah.
Yep.
To the Duke and the King of Dogs, and everyone cheers loudly and slams mugs together.
I
like,
guess
clash
we
clang.
do that too.
Oh, yeah,
Mug
no, I'm-
slamming.
I am following the flow of the room. Just boom.
Gotta blend in.
Mm-hmm.
Heck, this is Luya's favorite part so far.
Well, he almost doesn't hate being here.
Almost.
Almost.
Anything you'd like to do before the end of the feast?
I want to take a look at the room and see if there's anything to see that we may not have noticed. You know.
Oh, that's good.
Well, it's a mostly nondescript room except for an enormous hearth that takes up the entire eastern portion of the wall. So enormous, in fact, that the door leading out of the eastern section has to be built around it.
Oh wow.
Oh.
It is basically a wall of fire. In fact, you're not even sure if it's legitimately a furnace or if it's just fire within the wall. It provides heat to the entire establishment.
Interesting.
gonna observe the people around them. Like,
Yeah. Sorry.
what were you gonna say, Andy?
Oh, I feel like Rose is very much observing the technology. Like, she doesn't give a left tit about what's going on around her aside from all the new inventions she's getting to see.
All the science.
Mm-hmm.
Blinded me with science. Sorry.
Science.
Coldus is just kind of clocking the people around us and seeing if there's anyone who looks like a military official or any of the people we may have previously met.
Yeah, if there's anyone we recognize from like that secret society too.
You do see one person you recognize.
Oh.
You see the Colonel from the from Southwatch.
If I remember correctly, I did not like the Colonel, and the Colonel didn't like me because I said he was an asshole to his troops.
Oh my God, it's that guy?
I believe so.
So, yeah. Oh man,
Does he see us? Oh no.
if I make eye contact with him, I specifically like give a coy smile and just like, "Hey, how you doing?"
He sees you across the way through a crowd of people. He is standing and chatting with a stern expression on his face, but no less jovial in his demeanor than the rest of the people around him. He might have a stern expression, but he has a slight smile on his face. The second he sees you, he recognizes you, and his eyes narrow. And then he returns to his conversation with a lot less joy.
And folks, you're gonna have to tune in next week to find out what happens. Oh no!
Shit.
The one
So
person.
I have him in my notes as Colonel Johann, asshole, in parentheses.
Pretty sure this is like the burn book
Amazing.
from Mean Girls, like with their picture in the center.
Oh my god.
Thank you all so much for joining us yet again. We finally got to the Duke.
Woo!
And he seems pretty freaking cool. Like, holy.
Interesting.
Holy
I
crap.
can't wait to see the twist where he's actually a terrible human being.
I
or
really
he's
hope he
awesome.
isn't.
Danger
Nah.
feelings.
He's got a lot of money. He's a dick.
No,
Yeah.
maybe he's good. Colette doesn't think he might be good just because he looks similar to her god and she has a complex or anything. No.
Uh-huh.
No, it's fine.
Oh, thank you all so much for joining us. It just gets more and more cursed. It just.
I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what you mean at all.
I am excited for next week now.
It's
Like,
gonna
yeah,
be good.
seriously.
It's gonna be freaking good. All right, folks. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Thank you all so much for joining us on another episode of Mark of a God. Oh, we finally did the work we came here to do, but at what freaking cost? Tune in next week to find out how things go down as we are in the Duke's lair. Take care, and as always, may Lucius guide thee. Farewell.